morning, ladies and gentlemen. Warm welcome to another edition of APAC Dialogue. We have with us as our guest today Mr. Praveen, who is a managing director and vice president of AHEAD in India. And Praveen will be taking us through AHEAD's journey, specifically for the Indian market as well as in other geographies, and the dynamics of the business and the future plans. Before I hand it over to Praveen Grover, let me just briefly introduce APAC News Network. APAC News Network is a media organization headquartered out of Noida and with a pan India presence. And we focus on technology deployments across different verticals like governance, healthcare, education, BFSI, manufacturing, startups, and the likes. As part of this APAC dialogue exercise, we welcome Praveen Grover again to today's show. And before I hand it over, maybe first we would like if you can introduce yourself, your roles and responsibilities at AHEAD, and then briefly give us the genesis of AHEAD itself, and then an update on the portfolio of solutions and services that AHEAD offers. Over to you, Pradeep.
Certainly. Thank you for inviting me. So let me first start with my background. My name is Praveen Grover. I'm VP and Managing Director for AHEAD in India. So with over 20 years of experience in enterprise technology and offshoring, I have successfully built out offshore operations before. First, I built Tricore's India operations to about 400 employees. Tricore Solutions is a US-based enterprise application services management company. And then when Rackspace Technology acquired Tricore in 2017, I expanded Rackspace's India Shared Services Center to more than 2,500 employees, all the while maintaining a positive operational impact. Let me talk about AHEAD. So, AHEAD, founded in 2007, builds platforms for digital business by stitching together advances in cloud, automation, operations, security, and DevOps. We help clients deliver on the promise of digital transformation. High level, our services portfolio includes digital engineering, data and analytics, next gen infrastructure management, enterprise automation, and integrated security. Globally, we have over 2,000 employees, and our 2022 annual revenue were in excess of $3 billion. In terms of location, we have major hubs in Chicago, Atlanta, San Francisco, Nashville, and Cincinnati. Overall, 24 locations across the US. The India office for AHEAD is located on the 21st floor of One Horizon Center on the Golf Course Road. I want to take this opportunity to talk about AHEAD's vision as well, the future that we seek. Our vision is to make an extraordinary impact on our industry, our clients, and each other. We are building a game changer in technology, combining the best of consultants, system integrators, outsourcers, and into something more holistic and valuable, something incomparable. Our ability to accelerate change and drive meaningful business results will make us the most trusted and irreplaceable partner to clients. And will make each team member's career with us the most impactful of their life, challenging them to solve complex problems and empowering them to learn and apply new ideas in their work and in their community. When we finish this chapter, we want to look back and know that we did something extraordinary.
Thanks. Now, specifically, some of the services that you offer, you mentioned briefly. Say, let's say, one was a digital overall in the digital transformation facet. You mentioned about the digital change management. You mentioned about next gen infrastructure management. You mentioned about analytics services. So, some of these key business lines, I would like to understand maybe briefly through some use cases. If you can explain what exactly is the ambit of the things that you do with the clients.
Certainly, certainly. So, to summarize, a head builds and manages digital platforms that power the most successful organizations in the world. We have a very consultative approach, unmatched engineering, and innovative solutions, which we combine to accelerate the impact of technology in every client we serve. Now, specifically, we create impact in five areas. Number one, accelerate innovation, as in we build differentiating digital products and services faster. Secondly, unlock insights. We harness data to uncover growth and operate intelligently. Third, we maximize efficiencies by modernizing infrastructure to flex with business change. Next, we relentlessly automate. Automate to cut waste and speed up operation. And finally, operate securely. We mitigate risk to ensure compliance and resilience.
Okay, so if we look at these, the five principles, or if I may say, the main pillars on which the business stand, I have two questions here. One, there are quite a few established players who operate either in all or some of these pillars that you mentioned. One, that is, so in many cases for large enterprises deployment, they will have deployments working with multiple solution providers. So in that case, how is the integration or compatibility with other competitors, competing solution providers? And two is most importantly, like the first point you mentioned, accelerating in innovation and the differentiators in solutions and services. My question is, how do you uniquely differentiate from many of the competitors, since there are quite a few players in this space?
Certainly, certainly. That's a good question. In other words, you want to know what is the USP for a head in the marketplace. So, let me outline that for you. So the key, some of the, and I will talk about specifically the India Center and more broadly ahead as well. As managing director for the India Center, my primary responsibility is recruitment and retention of top talent and delivery of high quality service from the India Center. So, how do we differentiate ourselves in this competitive marketplace? Number one, we operate in India as a captive center, as in Ahead India employees are fully badged Ahedians and organize around US practices and operate as one team and drive a cohesive culture and client experience. Second, Ahead does not outsource to third party service providers in India, nor do we bring in contractors or run an off hours skeleton shift. Each shift at Ahead India Center of Excellence is staffed with fully badged Ahedians, senior level engineers. Next, Ahead leverages the India Center to offshore our core services that ultimately drive profits and add value to the customer, in turn enabling us to recruit and retain top talent and offer meaningful and impactful careers supporting cutting edge technologies. A number of our competitors in the marketplace may see India as a short term staffing destination, or they may outsource one off projects or low ended automated type of tasks. In sharp contrast, Ahead sees India as long term and strategic. And finally, how do we distinguish ourselves from the large system integrators that are out there? Is by offering personalized services to customers. This means that given our size, we can create programs specifically designed to solve the customer's IT needs, ensuring that they only get services relevant to their business.
I just wanted to understand one more thing. Obviously, the India Center, as you mentioned, this is a captive center and you offer the offshore core services. Beyond that, do you look at the India geography as a market itself and look for clients in India?
So, our current India Center plans. So, let me set some context. So, as I mentioned, Ahead was founded in 2007. We have a mature service offering and a very significant services portfolio. The reason that Ahead has come to India is that we want to build an offshoring capability to organize our project teams faster, better control for quality and client experience, and improve our margins. Now, until now, we had some partner badged personnel in India supporting our managed services and digital solutions group projects through third parties. But we expect the demand to grow significantly this year. Also, our partners are struggling to keep up with the pace of our growth and to source the unique skill sets we need. We also have a growing number of strategic and focused clients that contractually require any offshore resources to be ahead in place. So, for the near term and the foreseeable future, our plan, India plans will focus around recruitment, retention of talent, and delivering value to our customers.
Okay, so primarily what you are saying is many of the large global system integrators, if we see, they also started having India more as a captive center and where the focus was on the offshore delivery part. But henceforth, while that was more applicable maybe a decade back, since India itself was not a very economically viable market, I may say, but things have definitely moved on. There are large digital transformation projects now happening in India. So most of these global SIs have also now looking seriously at India itself as a market. So are there any plans to look at ahead India since you are heading not just as a cost center but as a profit center by itself?
So, I mean, see, let me give you some comparison. When you compare us with other service integrators, that's an entirely different model. Take, for example, Accenture. Accenture has a global headcount of over 700,000 people. And as I understand, in India, they employ over 300,000 employees. So it is a different company, it is a different business model, it's a different vision, mission, strategy. For ahead, we often, first of all, we often partner with the large services system integrators, wherein we come in for our expertise in a high level advisory type of. Okay, so that is what our business is. We announced plans to open the India Center in January this year, and our 2024 plan involves hiring upwards of 1,000 people, and and we are very selective about the talent that we hire. So so far recruiting has been going very well. We met all of our 2023 headcount targets. And then for the near future, our objective is to go out in the marketplace, recruit, retain top talent, and service our customers that are based primarily in North America. With that said, a number of our customers who may be based out of North America have a global footprint, including in India. So there will be opportunities for us to service those customers at home.
Yeah, that I understand. The North American based global clients themselves will have large footprints in India and you service them. I just wanted to understand one more thing. Primarily, as you said, the Indian Offshore Center is servicing the North American clients. Are there plans? Are you already doing the near shore using the India Center as a near shore delivery for geographies like other geographies in APAC or Middle East, or even the near European other geographies as a near shore center? Is India being used for that?
Yes. So let me just take a step back. When we service our customers, we don't really distinguish whether it is ahead US or ahead India center servicing the customer. We are one team as far as the customer is concerned. They are getting value from ahead globally. In fact, we don't even use the term ahead India. Just as we have ahead in Chicago, ahead in Cincinnati, we have ahead in Gurugram. So, together as one team, we service our customers. Now, we only launched the India Center this year. However, already we are servicing our teams are engaged in servicing about 30 plus customers in our managed services portfolio and about 12 plus customers in our digital solutions group professional services portfolio. And the India Center employees are integrated with our global teams and serving the customer as one team and driving a cohesive client and cultural experience.
Okay, so now the most important part for an Indian center, the recruitment. The recruitment initiatives, what sort of engineering colleges and other institutions do you approach, and what are the actions beyond behind that approach?
Certainly. So I'm very, passionate about recruiting top talent. As a country manager for Ahead in India, I am responsible not only for recruitment and retention of talent, but also delivering high quality service. So first of all, we do all of our recruitment in-house. We have a team of senior level talent acquisition professionals who run our recruiting. Secondly, when we launched the India Center, we spent the initial 3 to 6 months on building and strengthening the Ahead brand in India. We also made a significant investment in a state of the art 24 by 7 facility, which is located in one of the premier commercial buildings in the country, One Horizon Center. And goes without saying that we offer competitive salary and benefits. However, I want to outline that the biggest differentiator for working at Ahead in India is that we outsource our core services to the India region. We consider India a long term and strategic partner, and we offshore our core services, which enables our India Center employees to work on cutting edge technologies and also access unparalleled learning and development opportunities. Historically, I want to mention that the India centers that I have operated in the past have boasted best in the industry retention and engagement rates and employee morale, and I intend for this chapter to be the most exciting of my career.
What about the what since you are set up this center this year only, but there has been a trend post pandemic of a more hybrid mode kind of working. So, what is your policy regarding that, and how do you support that?
Sure. First of all, I want to mention that I am one of the first executives who was a proponent of hybrid slash remote working in India long before the pandemic started. Back in 2005, 2006, when I served as EVP and MD at Tricore Solutions, we were the first organization in Delhi to offer remote and hybrid work to our employees when no one was even thinking about it. And my senior leadership team possesses over 15 years of experience in leading and managing remote teams. So, I mean, I could write a book on the benefits of remote and hybrid working. Now, as far as Ahead in India is concerned, so we have already shared with our employee base that we support hybrid and remote working as long as there are no specific customer restrictions that require employees to work out of the office. So outside of that, we are supportive. With that said, I think the trend that the industry is taking is that we want to balance the benefits of working out of the office with the benefit of offering remote and hybrid. Now, the benefits of working out of the office are real, they are tangible. In person collaboration, engagement, meetings, events, trainings. But at the same time, I believe that the benefits of working from home are more profound in a country like India. If you consider the traffic situation, if you consider the fact that most people live with extended families, they may be taking care of an elderly parent, they may be taking care of children. Also, as employees move towards remote working, they may move to tier two, tier three cities that have a significantly lower cost of living. So we want to offer all of those advantages to our employees and be competitive that way. At the same time, encourage employees to come in for collaborations, meetings, events, festival celebration, classroom style trainings, because there is no substitute for in-person collaboration.
So, what's the portion of your current workforce which is working remotely, if I may say, and especially say since you are in One Horizon Center, as you were mentioning? So, primarily it has to be people around them in Gurgaon only, from Gurgaon only. But do you have a significant portion of this remote workforce from other cities, especially the tier two kind of cities? What's your experience till now?
Sure, sure. Let me take this opportunity to also mention about our future plans. See, our investment in Ahead India is a crucial step towards Ahead's mission of accelerating the impact of technology in every client we serve. So, through this growth, we expect to expand our recruiting pipeline and organize our project teams faster. We're also super excited about the opportunities that Ahead India presents for our clients and our team. Now, by the end of 2024, Ahead India plans to employ 1,000 employees, and we will continue to strengthen our presence in the region. Now, our initial plans are to build out teams to support our managed services, digital solutions businesses, but 2024 plans will also include hiring for security, data center, network, and enterprise service management practices. In terms of location strategy for 2024, we will continue to focus on the Delhi NCR region. And, unless there are exceptions for unique skill sets, our intention is to hire in the region only so that our employees are able to come into the spectacular office facilities that we have built. However, I have in the past led expansions into southern India, notably in Hyderabad and Bangalore. I have experience building India centers at both those locations. I am extremely bullish about both of them. I think those locations complement the Gurgaon center very well. So more than likely, our 2025 Q1 plans will include expansion into southern India in either one or both of those cities.
That's great to know. You earlier mentioned about working with partners, specifically in the Indian context, outsourcing. So, what sort of partners you work with? Can you give us more details on that?
Certainly, certainly. So, I mean, as I mentioned, ahead, as in ahead in India is a new venture. However, ahead has prior experience leveraging technical resources from India through our relationships with third parties. So up until now, we engaged close to 200 associates through our partners based out of Chennai and Bangalore. However, as I mentioned, those partners have struggled to source unique skill sets for us and keep up with the pace of our growth. The quality of service from those partners and those associates was outstanding. But now going forward, our focus will be to hire fully badged Ahedians and organize them around US practices so that we can drive a cohesive client and culture experience. We also have, a number of strategic and focused clients that contractually require our resources to be ahead employees. So by building our own offshoring capabilities, we expect to organize project teams faster, have better control for quality and client experience, and also improve margins.
Okay. And one more thing I'd like to understand is if you can, wherever possible, the names can be some of the large offshore clients whose India facilities you deliver the solutions for them, you service them. So, whatever are referenceable, which are some of these large names that you service?
Certainly, certainly. I will share with you the names of some of our strategic customers across the professional services group that we currently serve. These include companies such as United Airlines, JLL, Concord, Solera, DF, and MMF Holdings, among others.
And specifically, as you have plans, you said immediately to go up to 1,000 in workforce. So, any the what are the action plans you do to go to engineering colleges, and how? What are the action, the strategies or initiatives, more I would say, initiatives that you undertake for recruitment?
Certainly, certainly. So, as I mentioned, building, strengthening the ahead brand in India is step number one. Secondly, we have something unique to offer to our India Center employees, considering that we outsource our core services and we enable them to work on latest, greatest technologies and also avail of our unparalleled learning and development opportunities. So through forums, in fact, like this one, we have been getting the word out and communicating. We've seen considerable success so far. We already met all of our 2023 hiring targets, and we have built a capacity at the India Center to onboard over 100 employees per month starting January 2024. So I am extremely bullish about meeting this target. And to support that, we have also put in place a best in class HR operations center to assist with onboarding, training, employee experience, and learning and development. There
Great.
you go.
Thanks. And maybe we can, as APAC News Network, we can further associate with you because, as I mentioned, education is also one of our verticals, and we work closely with more than 200 private engineering colleges also. So
Wonderful.
maybe we can associate in and some sort of helping you reach out to expand your outreach to all colleges, and these are across India. Great.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you for having me.